Samoans are absurdly strong people. They're like they are just buff, muscular. I don't know what they eat. I don't know what they do. But for some reason, as soon as they turn like 12, they already look like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
How are we doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah? You ready for a real brain teaser?
Yep, absolutely.
Ready for something that's going to melt your mind?
Yeah.
Okay, get this, all right? 100 unarmed men could take down one gorilla, one silverback gorilla, a fully grown adult male silverback gorilla. 100 unarmed men could take down one gorilla in a fight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Now, what I want you to do on your board, don't show anyone else, okay? Write down your best reason for being on the line that you're on. Your best reason for either agreeing, disagreeing, or being on neutral. Write down your best reason. But don't show anyone. Devil's in the details, of course. I think 100 armed men could probably pull this off, you know. All it takes is one with a really strong tranquilizer dart and boom, we're in, boys. But unarmed men, that's a different thing altogether. So we'll see. We'll see what people come up with for this one. You got an answer already?
I got 3 answers.
Okay, so whilst they're writing them down then, I want you to give your best guess, starting with the people on disagree and strongly disagree. What do you think their best reasons are?
They just don't believe in human willpower.
Okay, is that it?
That is it. They just don't believe.
Don't tell anyone what your answer is, but is that your best reason, that you don't believe in the willpower of humans?
No, it's not.
No? Is it better than your reason?
No.
No? Is it your reason that you don't believe in the power of humanity?
No,
Is it better than your reason?
no, because I mean I agree, but like no.
Okay, okay. You get one more guess. What do you think their best reasons are? It's not human willpower.
They overestimate the power of a gorilla, and they imagine that there's 100 like similar versions of themselves going up against a gorilla. That's what they think.
Is that your answer?
Not even close.
Is it better than your answer though? You're only imagining maybe 100 of you rather than 100. I don't know.
No, but I'll throw in a caveat because I imagined he was going to say that.
Yeah.
And in my head, my first thought was put in the world's strongest men, 100 of them.
Okay. Okay.
Not even myself.
We'll come back to that. Is that your answer?
No.
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 Okay, you get to throw it back now. What do you think his best reason is for agreeing with this? Why does he agree 100 unarmed men could take down a gorilla? Why do you think?
I'm gonna reverse what he said. You believe too much in our species. Like you just have too much faith. Like yeah, that's what I think his reason. I think he has faith in humanity, and if he thinks we're gonna make some kind of strategy to like beat the gorilla or something like that. Yeah.
Is that your answer, that you believe people are smart enough, or you have faith in the ability of people to strategize, out-strategize the gorilla?
It is similar, but
Similar?
That's a good point. I might add that to my list, but
Okay.
it is a similar point-ish.
Okay. Same question. What do you think his best reason is for agreeing with this?
I think he thinks that obviously a gorilla's brain power is not up to ours. Maybe that's what he thinks. And then obviously it might be he thinks we're smarter. Yes, we are a smarter species, but we're talking about brute force here, man. It's not,
Brains outplays brawn is what we were saying.
not in this scenario.
As in what we think he thinks.
Yeah, because then we can then start throwing the loopholes.
Okay.
Because say you're taking a gorilla down in its own terrain. How are you going to fight in the wild?
Let's hear from him first. Is that your reason? Brains trumps brawn.
It is, well, if you boil it down to its absolute simplicity, maybe, but that's
Is it better than your reason?
well, in terms of semiotics, maybe, but it's not the exact reason.
Okay. We're going to throw it to you now, since you're on neutral.
Yep.
Before we hear everyone's arguments, because I'll be very curious by the time we finish if you feel any differently, because you're the one person neutral. What do you think his best reason is? I'm really curious. What do you think it is, why he agrees with this?
I genuinely think it's intelligence and
Yeah.
just brains. Yeah. And also probably 100 people is a lot of people for one gorilla.
Yeah.
possibly, yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to add to that?
Can I counter the brain point?
Go on.
Basically, you know about like you're thinking that human beings make like a strategy. While you're making the strategy, yeah, you're saying Adam go this way, Ryan go this way. The gorilla would have killed everyone already. So you're just wasting time making the plan when you just rather than go fight, you just sat and just yeah.
Let's hear his reason then. Don't tell me. Tell them. You can show everyone what's on your board now. Please show the cameras as well. But please explain your best reason for agreeing.
All right, before I show, this is on the case whether this like top answer is actually in our supposed 100 men. If we have Samoans.
Samoans.
If we have Samoans in our team, if we got at least 3, we guarantee this. But then that was obviously if we don't have Samoans, well, the next answer is there's a reason we're the top of that food chain. Back in the day, right, it only took like what 10, 20 people to take down the woolly mammoth, right? But not as 100 of us. Now that's 10 times the amount of people. Obviously, we were not as strong as those people before, but the sheer amount of us and also our capability to withstand any obstacle is gonna make us conquer this gorilla.
Oh yeah, you added willpower to your thing after. Okay. Yeah.
No, I added this before he said it.
Oh really? So okay. Yeah. I am curious about the Samoans though. What's the deal with the Samoans?
Well, Samoans,
I'm culturally ignorant. You see, you have to educate me.
Samoans are absurdly strong people. They're like they are just buff, muscular. Like I don't know what they eat. I don't know what they do. But for some reason, as soon as they turn like 12, they already look like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
How many Samoans have you met?
I met a couple, and every time they are like strong just for no reason. They say, oh, I haven't gone gym in like maybe 5 years, but they look like they're pumping up tren. Like I don't know how their biology works. They are just
just eating creatine every day.
Probably. They look like they hunt in the Amazon rainforest just for fun.
Okay. So he's saying it's a combination of Samoans. We're top of the food chain for a reason, and we've got sheer human willpower on there as well. Okay. Does that convince any of you to move down the line? No.
Maybe the Samoan part, because like I knew like 2 twins, yeah, they were girls, and then they were like your height, and then I asked how old they were. They were 12. They were 12 and they were your height.
Did the 2 twin girls make you think you want to move down the line then? Into disagree or slightly disagree?
Kind of, but I'm not gonna.
No? Okay. Did anything that he said there ring true? You think it convinces you want to move down the line?
Not really, no.
No?
No.
Why not?
Well, I've got my reasoning on my board.
Yeah? Okay then. Let's share your reasoning with everyone. Why are we on neutral still?
Well, gorilla is a powerful animal, right? It can take down 100 people. But there's also a nuance to it. Are the humans trained in combat? And especially mixed martial arts? And also, if they are trained, because if you're trained, then you know how to grapple a gorilla and take them down.
I'm sorry, just the idea of like 100 dudes, and you can't do all 100 at a time, right? Because there's only so much space. Like 3 or 4 dudes desperately trying to grapple a gorilla just cracks me up.
I mean, if they know how to do it and they know how to use weight, trust me, they'll work. Wrestling, if you ever done wrestling, you would know, trust.
Okay.
And also, if not, then just humans are going to die now.
How much wrestling have you done, like yourself?
I'd say I had like 6 months of good experience wrestling, yeah.
So what is it in the technique that makes it possible? Because a silverback gorilla is multiple times heavier than a regular person, right? How do you
So it's not all about weight, it's all about momentum as well. So you'd use a lot of momentum. So you'd be using the gorilla's momentum to basically pin him down, right? So here's the thing. I was able to take down like 2-3 bigger people than me.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say they were probably like, I was like 60 kg at the time. And they were like 80. But yeah, I was able to take them down, yeah.
Okay.
It's not difficult.
Does this strategy account for halfway through the fight when the gorilla gets bored and it eats its own poo to get a stat boost? What then? What then?
I don't think you would get a stat boost. No? I don't think it works like that. I don't think eating that would negative boost. It would be like a poisonous potato. It would debuff him.
I don't know about that. I've seen some weird video clips. Okay. Did anything that he say there convince you maybe you want to move down the line?
No, not even close.
No? Okay. Now, tell them, show us what's on your board as well, your best reasons for disagreeing.
We're unarmed.
Yep.
I will say trained combat or being trained in combat is being armed. You are armed. A gorilla isn't training to fight. It was born that way. It's born armed, right? They're armed when they're born. It's not a thing where they had the length to survive and them things like every regular day person, but they're not, I mean, another X factor could be the terrain. That's not talked about. It's different if you're fighting a gorilla on the edge of a cliff that has a river, and you might risk maybe 20 guys and say, let's push the gorilla down, and then we lose 20 guys. Okay. And they go with the gorilla, and then it drowns, maybe. And then the rest, the 80 of us survive. That's another thing.
Terrain advantage.
Realistically, if you're going to fight a gorilla, you're not going to bring it to this room. You're going to go to the gorilla's house to go fight the gorilla. I mean, let's be serious. A level of brain power. I'm talking about brain power and willpower, but on the reverse.
Okay.
Now we're talking about human willpower, and a gorilla does not have. Yes, it's developed to a certain point.
Right.
But you're thinking with emotions. There is no emotions involved. You are just dead. That's just it. It just wants to kill you. There's no. Can I strategize? Can I do? There's no. You're gone. You get what I'm saying?
Do you think the gorilla would have any like moral conundrum about just pulling you apart? Like
you're thinking. It's not thinking. I don't think you understand the gravity.
Tell him, go on.
No, but Dad, seriously, think. You're thinking now. It's not thinking. You said you want to agitate a gorilla.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to throw it over to him then, yeah? Go on.
All right. I'll just show you one image that I found from a news story.
Oh, you have an image?
Of 20 people, well, about 20 people. Yeah. Like fucking tiny.
So for those who can't see, it's about 20 people, and they have what looks like some kind of bamboo entrapment that they've put together with a gorilla tied to it, and they're carrying it. They just found this in the terrain. They just took it and then they snapped it because like
if you're in a cage fight.
Okay, so to that, let me push back on that.
Those are arms.
But the gorilla's armed as well.
With what?
On that.
It was born armed. My brother, it's like okay, I'll give you an example. If our biology had us with talents, will you say we're armed?
Technically, yes.
So it's not when we say armed, you've gone to get arms. There is no arms. There's no arms getting. It's on it.
That's getting equipment to get armed. Being armed.
Define arms.
On the actual image where they've got the gorilla and he's tied up. How difficult do you think it was to get the gorilla to a state where they could tie it up like that and then?
It was probably the most difficult thing. But
if this gorilla was fighting back, do you think anyone was injured or killed along the way?
Probably a couple just lost a couple limbs on their way, but
just a couple.
Just
a couple. Okay.
I don't know if they shot the gorilla down first.
Okay, we've heard from everyone else. Maybe some of that reinforces what you've got on for your best reasoning, or maybe it convinces you to move. We've got some movement, it looks like. Tell them what's your best reasoning. Show everyone your board.
I said hell no.
Hell no.
Right, basically, because the gorilla, like I said before, while you, John and Adam are busy strategizing the way to kick the nuts out of this gorilla, he would have killed all 90 people already. Second of all, they have no source of weaponry. Let's say you're in a cage or something. You can't fight you can't use anything. What are you gonna do? You have just your skinny arms. You can't do anything except for just run at it. And my third reason that humans are very stupid. Even though you say we have a lot of IQ, you can't put flipping Stephen Hawking in a cage with a gorilla. It's gonna fling him out the wheelchair. You can't do anything. Huh?
Let's agree.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Why do we disagree? Because you've heard everything, you've moved, and then why do you disagree with that as well?
So think of it like this. You said you can't have Stephen Hawking. Yeah. But if Stephen Hawking is the guy controlling everyone, putting order in the place so that they can strategize to kill that gorilla.
Controlling is in how?
What do you mean when you say control? You mean organizing or
grouping up the team.
Sorry.
Grouping up the team. And formulating a plan, and he thinks very quick. He can just write on the board.
He thinks quick, but does he write quick? How's he going to relay that
neurally linked. Trust me, neurally linked.
So while he's thinking and processing his plan, the gorilla is going to be waiting. It's thinking time.
How? Think about it like this. right? We don't have to run at the gorilla first. We don't have to agitate. We can just be at the back, stay away, get out of the render distance of it.
This sounds an awful lot like the Batman answer when everyone says, "Well, Batman can beat anyone if he has enough prep time."
Well, of course, exactly.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay.
Which one? The Batman one?
Well, it's analogous for the Stephen Hawking thing, right? It's a Stephen Hawking thing, but I'm just saying it sounds similar to the.
It's not happening.
Does that not convince you to move down one
It's
line?
not happening.
No. What would it take for you to move down one line? Just not into neutral even, just to slightly disagree, so you don't feel as strongly. You think we're keeping the parameters the same: 100 unarmed men, one gorilla. What would it take for you to disagree slightly less?
Terrain. If you
needs to
specify
be-
the terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you specify how much you're willing to risk. You don't.
What kind of terrain you think would?
Well,
make it
I did
more
say
favourable?
an ideal scenario would be one, you're not in a cage with it.
Okay.
You're in an open environment on a cliff with a very, very, very,
Sharp.
very, very deep,
Okay.
a waterfall kind of thing.
Yep.
It's not surviving, it can't swim.
Okay.
And then how many people are you willing to risk? If you volunteer and say, you know what, I'm going to go down so we can beat the gorilla, 20 of you, you push it down or find a way to get it down or draw it that way or agitate it towards running away. If it's that dumb, there's apparently...
You're slightly disagreeing.
What?
He's saying this is what it would take for him to
No,
slightly
for
disagree.
it, for
if
it to
the
me.
parameters were set
If the
that way.
parameters,
Yeah.
if the terrain was a bit different, and
and
then
you had the right kind of people who are willing to take one for the team.
take one for the team, but that's still not a guarantee because if you agitate it towards the other side,
Okay.
what is the guarantee it will follow you? Because,
Sure.
like we say, sometimes, I don't know if gorillas will qualify in the same group as apes,
Mm-hmm.
but they're the closest thing in terms of memory or brain to humans.
Sure.
So he might know you're trying to agitate it the other way.
It might be
and go for
intelligent.
Stephen Hawking's behind you. So, you get what I'm saying?
Okay. Does that convince you to move down a line as well? If the parameters were set the same way, you knew it was an open space, and the team you got to choose, compose the team. There'll be some people in there that were smarter, some people that were better with their hands, or some people, like you say, that would be willing to take one. Would that convince you to move down a line?
I can't lie. I'm thinking about it like this. No matter this, we might have the smartest people, the strongest Samoan people. The thing. Humans, we are very egotistical, yeah. So we would, rather than fighting the damn gorilla, we're probably gonna get into a fight I'm stronger than you, or I can do this better than you. I'll probably end up killing each other while the gorilla's just there eating its own poo. So I thought of it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would it take for you to move down one line, you think?
I can't nothing because
Nothing
it's just not.
is gonna convince
it's
you
the,
that this
also
is-
also 100 people is not that much. That's
No.
that's like getting large plus art students to fight a gorilla like that. Nah, we'd all lose first of all because we're just not built for that life. So it's just
Okay. Have you heard anything else that makes you want to move line again?
No, I've got an analogy.
Go on then, let's hear it.
For you guys that play Clash Royale, if a pecker's coming and you put a skeleton army, the pecker's dying. If you put a giant and you put a skeleton army, the giant's dying. So if you put 100 people there and one gorilla, the gorilla's dying because there's 100 people. You're surrounded everything. He's dead.
And for the uninitiated, so for someone who's old and crusty like me, who's never played Clash Royale, what does that mean in English?
So basically, a skeleton army is a pack, an army of skeletons, and a pecker is, let's say, think of it like a giant that's coming towards your tower to just punch you out. If you put 100 people around that giant's there dying. So think of a giant and 100 people fighting.
Right.
So be a gorilla. 100 people is a gorilla.
We'll come back to you in a minute, okay? But it's going to be the same question. What would it take for you to move down in that direction?
Hold up. I don't think that the gorilla would be a pecker, more like a Mega Knight, because it does splash damage.
Oh, you're also on the Clash Royale. You play that.
Oh yeah, I was addicted, and then I was a year sober, and I relapsed.
Are there any gorillas in that game?
There was something like it, the most similar would be the Mega Knight, because it does splash damage.
That's when it spawns.
Yeah, spots. No, when it attacks, it also does splash damage.
All right, so last question for you. You're still on Strongly Agree, and you've been doodling what looks like a very... Oh, is that a gorilla? Yeah. You got a gorilla and what looks like a bunch of people swarming on the gorilla. That is... I didn't expect to see that today. So this is your demonstration, your visual demonstration of sheer human willpower, is
I
it?
was
Sticking out their arms.
I was just doodling it, and I didn't realize I was actually drawing the prompt.
What would it take for you to move down one line, just into agree, so you don't agree as strongly? What evidence would you need to see or hear? You know, you've heard a lot from them already, yeah? What would you need to move down one line?
I wanted to see it happen live in front of me, just seeing 100 people being massacred, and I'm like, okay, maybe I was overconfident in my own species.
Okay. So you would need someone to make it happen, a visual demonstration of.
A visual demonstration, but I feel like even if you just take a regular 100 people from central London, right? At least 10 of them have went to the gym, and at least 10 of them can.
Jimmy gonna help you, bro.
Jim's not helping you with this one.
At least 10 of them are really fast runners to hopefully distract them, while the smart people that with their useless degrees can pick up some plan maybe.
I guarantee you, if you're in a cage, yeah, you're running to climb up the walls. Gorilla's gonna drag you by the leg down, yeah. It's there's no if you find yourself in this situation, yeah, you're finished. Just say your goodbyes to your family and friends. It's finished.
Pray.
It's pray.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the final word, sir. What would it take for you to move down back one line into neutral, now that you've heard what everyone else had to say?
I probably still slightly agree. We could probably defeat a gorilla. Just being optimistic.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Optimism, it comes back to what we started with, which is believing in the willpower of humanity.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I wanna believe we can defeat something, because let's not be negative. We want to keep our race living.
Don't tell me, tell them, because they're looking at you with confused eyes.
Guys, you can't be thinking negatively. You have to think positively. We can defeat anything that comes to us. We can defeat it.
Bro, you're gonna just be in a cage with a gorilla. We can do this.
So obviously, with that in mind, out of the 100, you would be first in line.
I wouldn't be first in line.
There it is. Okay. Thank you very much. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had fun, but I had one more thing.
Oh.
Okay. A completely different scenario. I'll say it very quickly.
30 seconds or less.
What if? Okay, there's obviously a lot of wars happening around the world, a lot of racism, bigotry, go on. But if there was an alien invasion, right? Yeah. The entire world, I believe, would actually be united in order to stop this alien invasion.
Does that include gorillas? We're gonna unite with the gorillas.
We're also going to unite with the gorillas, but because this is humans, because we're all humans. Gorillas, well, they're not humans, they're animals, right? Because of that, I believe that humans will connect, will even go stronger than they'll push past their limits, just to beat this
alien force.
Alien force.
Unfortunately, I think you rate us too much.
Exactly.
Most of us will be running.
You know what's gonna happen? Each
be
country is gonna fight over who's gonna enslave the aliens first. They're not even gonna try and fight just say, I want the aliens. They're just gonna fight between each other.
I would love to talk more with you guys about aliens, but we're gonna have to end it there. Yeah. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy it?
I
yeah.
so far.
Did you have fun? Yeah. Thanks for playing. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
You learned something new?
Yeah.
You learned something new? Yeah. Thanks for playing. Okay. Thank you very much for everyone. Very good. Well done. Give yourselves a little. Yeah.
Are there any questions we could have asked that we didn't? How do you align on this issue? Drop a line in the comments. Let us know. Be sure to subscribe for more and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future episodes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.